Hello, my modern and unstoppable seniors. Welcome to another wellness chat here at Wellness for Modern Seniors, where we dive deep into all things health, vitality, and living your best life at any age. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, I'm here to guide you through the journey of aging with grace, strength, and most importantly, good health. Now, I know that getting older can sometimes bring its own set of challenges. But the amazing thing is, with the right choices, we can continue to thrive and feel fantastic. And that's what I want to talk about today. Specifically, the foods you should steer clear of before bed to ensure you get the best rest possible and protect your long-term health. Before we dive into the specifics, drop your age in the comments below. I always love seeing the wonderful range of wisdom we have in our community. It's so inspiring to see how vibrant and full of life we all are, no matter where we are in our journey. So, let's get to it. Today, we're going to cover 8 foods that seniors over 65 should never eat before bed. I know it might sound like a lot to take in, but don't worry. These are simple tips that, when followed, can really help with better sleep, a healthier heart, and a more energized life overall. Let's start with the first one: processed cheese and salty dairy. Have you ever enjoyed a nice plate of cheese before bed? It's easy to fall into the habit of having a little something salty or creamy to end the day, right? But here's the catch. Foods like processed cheese, cream cheese, or other salty dairy products can actually cause some serious issues for your health, especially as we get older. Why? Well, these kinds of dairy products are loaded with sodium. Excessive sodium in your diet leads to fluid retention and higher blood pressure, both of which are especially concerning when it comes to heart health. As we age, our bodies can become more sensitive to these changes, making it harder to regulate blood pressure and fluid balance, but it doesn't stop there. Eating processed cheese before bed can also affect your sleep quality. If your blood pressure is elevated, or if you're retaining more water than usual, you may find it harder to get a peaceful, uninterrupted night of rest. And let's face it, my modern and unstoppable seniors, we all know how essential a good night's sleep is to feeling our best the next day. So next time you're craving a cheesy snack in the evening, try swapping it out for something healthier, like a handful of almonds or a slice of avocado. Both are packed with healthy fats and nutrients that actually promote better sleep. If you're finding this tip helpful, give it a thumbs up. It helps me know what content you love and ensures I keep bringing you more valuable insights. And don't forget to share this with someone who might benefit. Together, we can make healthy choices easier for everyone. Now, let's move on to the second food: sugary cereals and desserts. I know, sugary treats are hard to resist, especially after a long day. Maybe you're used to winding down with a bowl of cereal or a dessert, and I totally get it. There's nothing quite like a sweet treat to close out the night. But here's the deal. Foods that are high in sugar can mess with your blood sugar levels and even lead to some unwanted health complications as we age. When you eat sugary foods, especially before bed, your blood sugar spikes. That may sound harmless, but it can trigger a chain reaction in your body that's anything but ideal. One thing you might notice is that it can cause heart rhythm issues. Yes, you heard that right. High sugar levels, especially before sleep, have been linked to arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats, which can be dangerous, particularly in older adults. But that's not all. Eating sugary foods before bed can also cause disrupted sleep. Your body goes into a state of high energy after eating sugary foods, which can make it harder to relax and fall into a deep sleep. As we know, good sleep is crucial for overall health, from mental sharpness to maintaining a healthy weight. Instead of sugary cereals or desserts, why not opt for a small bowl of Greek yogurt with berries or a piece of dark chocolate? Both satisfy your sweet tooth and are much gentler on your blood sugar. Greek yogurt in particular is packed with probiotics and protein, which help with digestion and maintain a healthy gut, important factors for good sleep. If you're enjoying this moment, hit the like button. It's like giving us a virtual hug. And make sure to share this video with anyone who might benefit from these tips. We're all in this together, right? So we've tackled the first 2 foods to avoid before bed: processed cheese and sugary treats. But we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll dive into the next few foods you'll want to stay away from in the evening. Are you feeling inspired to make some changes? Let me know in the comments what your go-to nighttime snack is, and I'll be happy to offer more suggestions. We've already covered processed cheese, salty dairy, and sugary cereals and desserts. Now it's time to talk about processed meats. And believe me, this one might surprise you. Food number 3. Processed meats, like sausages, deli meats, and hot dogs. Processed meats, while convenient and delicious, aren't your best option when it comes to eating before bed. These meats often come packed with sodium, preservatives, and saturated fats, all of which can be tough on your health, especially as we age. You might wonder why eating processed meats can be problematic for sleep. The sodium and preservatives in these foods can increase your blood pressure and make your body retain more fluid, leading to discomfort and disrupted sleep. But it doesn't stop there. The saturated fats in processed meats can also cause your body to work overtime to digest them, which can lead to acid reflux or indigestion while you're trying to sleep. And as we all know, when you're tossing and turning in the middle of the night due to stomach discomfort or a racing heart, you're not going to get the peaceful rest your body needs to recharge. Instead of grabbing a processed meat snack, why not try a handful of unsalted nuts, a boiled egg, or some sliced turkey without the preservatives? These options are lighter, healthier, and easier on your digestive system, helping you sleep better and feel better in the morning. And if you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're finding value in this content, share it with someone who might also benefit. Let's spread good health all around. Now, let's move on to another food to be cautious about before bed: spicy foods. Food 4. Spicy foods. Spicy foods are a go-to for many people looking to spice up their meals. But if you're having them right before bed, you might want to think twice. Spicy foods, especially ones with chili peppers, hot sauces, or anything that's highly seasoned, can be tough on your digestive system. They can trigger heartburn and acid reflux, which often lead to sleepless nights. As we age, our digestive system tends to become a bit more sensitive, and spicy foods can cause your stomach to produce more acid than usual, leading to a burning sensation in your chest or throat. But it's not just heartburn you have to worry about. Spicy foods can also increase your body temperature, making it harder for you to cool down and fall into a restful, deep sleep. Your body naturally wants to drop in temperature as it gets ready for sleep, but if you've eaten something spicy, your body might be working overtime to cool down, leaving you feeling restless and uncomfortable. If you're craving something flavorful but lighter on your stomach, try opting for herbs like basil, parsley, or rosemary. These herbs are packed with flavor and won't cause the discomfort that spicy foods can bring. Or you can have a mild chicken soup or vegetable stir-fry. Just avoid heavy sauces and opt for simple, lighter seasonings. If you're starting to feel inspired to try these tips, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you've already made a habit of eating lighter meals before bed. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, let's move on to a big one: alcohol. Food 5. Alcohol now. I know many of you enjoy a glass of wine or a small nightcap to wind down at the end of the day. And while that may seem like the perfect way to relax, it's not always the best choice before bed, especially as we get older. Although alcohol can initially make you feel relaxed and drowsy, it disrupts your sleep cycle and can actually interfere with the quality of your rest. It might help you fall asleep faster, but it prevents you from reaching the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep. This is the type of sleep that rejuvenates your body and mind, so missing out on it can leave you feeling groggy and tired the next day. Plus, alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it causes you to lose fluids more quickly. This can lead to dehydration and cause you to wake up in the middle of the night feeling thirsty or needing to use the bathroom. We all know how uncomfortable and disruptive that can be. Instead of reaching for alcohol before bed, try herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint. These are not only soothing, but can actually help you relax and prepare your body for a good night's sleep. A glass of warm water or almond milk can also be a great alternative. Both are calming without the negative effects that alcohol brings. So, my modern and unstoppable seniors, if you're enjoying these tips, make sure to share them with your friends. The more we know, the better we can take care of ourselves, and together we can keep thriving every day. My modern and unstoppable seniors, we're nearing the end of our journey today, and I'm so glad you've stayed with me. By now, you've already learned some great tips on foods to avoid before bed. But there are still a few more that we need to cover to help you sleep better and live even healthier. So let's dive right into food number 6. Caffeine, something many of us love, but it can be tricky when it comes to sleep. Food number 6. Caffeine, coffee, chocolate. Now, I know many of you enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning to kickstart your day, and some of you might even have a piece of chocolate in the evening as a treat. But did you know that caffeine, even in small amounts, can actually interfere with your ability to fall asleep? Caffeine is a stimulant, which means it increases alertness and keeps your brain active. That's why it works so well in the morning, to help you wake up, but it can also cause sleep disturbances if consumed too close to bedtime. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 hours, which means it can stay in your system for hours after you've consumed it. If you have a cup of coffee after 4 p.m., it might still be affecting your ability to wind down at bedtime. The same goes for chocolate. Dark chocolate in particular has quite a bit of caffeine, and that evening piece of chocolate might keep you up later than you'd like. So what can you do? If you're craving a warm drink before bed, herbal teas are your best bet. Chamomile, valerian root, or even decaffeinated green tea can help soothe your body and get you ready for rest without the stimulation of caffeine. If you're craving chocolate, try carob instead, which is caffeine-free but still sweet and satisfying. Now moving on to another food that can cause major sleep disruptions: fried, fatty foods. Food number 7. Fried, fatty foods. Fried and fatty foods, while delicious, can be a real challenge for your digestive system. Foods like fried chicken, onion rings, and French fries can be hard for your body to process, especially as you age. These foods are rich in saturated fats and often loaded with refined oils, which can cause indigestion, heartburn, or acid reflux, all of which can interfere with your sleep. When you eat these heavy meals right before bed, your body has to work overtime to digest them. This means you might still be processing food long after you've tucked yourself in, preventing your body from entering that deep restorative stage of sleep. Plus, the refined oils and fats can disrupt your metabolism and keep your blood sugar levels from staying steady throughout the night. This can result in you waking up feeling tired, sluggish, and even a little foggy-headed in the morning. Instead of heavy fried foods, try opting for lean proteins like grilled chicken or fish, paired with whole grains and plenty of vegetables. These foods are easier for your body to digest and will help keep your blood sugar levels stable through the night, leading to better sleep and more energy when you wake up. All right, let's move on to the next one: salty packaged snacks. Food number 8. Salty packaged snacks. Last but certainly not least, we have salty packaged snacks, things like potato chips, pretzels, and popcorn with added salt. These snacks are super convenient, but they're often loaded with sodium, which can wreak havoc on your sleep. High levels of sodium can cause your body to retain water, leading to bloating and discomfort. This can also make you feel thirsty, causing you to wake up in the middle of the night to drink water. And let's not forget the effect that sodium can have on your blood pressure, which might keep you up tossing and turning if it's too high. The good news is you can still enjoy your favorite snacks without all the sodium. Swap out those salty, packaged treats for unsalted nuts, fresh fruit, or veggie sticks. These are healthy, satisfying alternatives that won't disrupt your sleep and can still curb those late-night cravings. Now that we've covered all 8 foods to avoid before bed, let's take a quick look at everything we've learned today. We've talked about the foods that can disrupt your sleep, and I hope you're already feeling motivated to make a few changes. From processed cheese and sugary cereals to caffeine, spicy foods and salty snacks, each of these foods can negatively impact your ability to sleep well. And as we get older, we want to make sure our bodies get the rest they deserve. Making small changes like swapping processed meats for lean proteins, choosing herbal teas over coffee, and sticking to lighter snacks can make a huge difference in your overall health and sleep quality. The best part is, these are simple, actionable tips that anyone can try, and they're all designed to help you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. My modern and unstoppable seniors, you've got this! Making healthier choices before bed doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about small changes that can lead to big results. I believe in you, and I know that with a few simple tweaks to your evening routine, you'll start feeling the benefits almost immediately. So don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on more health tips and tricks. Share this video with your friends and family so they can join in on this wellness journey too. Have you tried any of these tips before? I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments. Let me know which food you plan to avoid before bed, and feel free to share your own tips with the community. Until next time, take care of yourselves. And remember, you are my modern and unstoppable seniors, and I'm here for you every step of the way.